Let me just down a little bit. Alright. Get everything set up here. I know I'm late by 2 hours. I'm aware. Hey, memory. Just getting things set up here. Sweet. Just getting things set up here. I made it a little too loud. Control V. Here and Control V and okie dokie. Alright, everything should be set up now. What is this not? Weird. Anyways, go to here. Alrighty, yes. It is another Monday morning. And what is this? The 9th instance of Monday morning coffee and chat. Though I am 2 hours late, it's supposed to start at 9 a.m. and it is now 11 a.m. I know I did not stream last night because I passed the heck out, as I did the night before, kind of. But especially last night, I was exhausted. I was so exhausted. I was going up and down 2 flights of stairs. I think I went up those 2 flights of stairs like, I don't know, 20 times. Because I was in the process of moving my office. My office isn't fully moved. I'm still in where my office, the original location of my office would be echoey room. Let me turn this down a little bit. I haven't moved my office fully to the basement yet. Hey, Wes. Hoi hoi. Hello, hello. Welcome to Monday morning coffee and chat. I don't know what decided to do whatever the accent I was doing. let me take a sip of my coffee. It is the usual German coffee. That is so delicious. But yeah, I haven't fully finished moving my computer or my office. It got like really late last night, so couldn't get to the point of disassembling my computer and moving that down and my desks down and my monitors and such. And then because I'm trading places, I'm trading offices actually. Me and my dad are swapping, so it's like I'm getting my dad's office, which is much bigger and spacious and everything in the basement, and my dad is getting my office, which is smaller and such. But I need his space because down in the basement, you guys know, and I've talked about this many times, my computer is not only a supercomputer, but it doubles as a overpowered space heater. And so in this very small, though granted kind of large office space compared to other people's spaces that they have for like VR and such, in this enclosed office, all the way up at the top part of the house, it gets incredibly hot in here. It gets incredibly hot in here. It, you know, during the winter, it can be 20 degrees Fahrenheit outside. It will be like 76 degrees in my office, or 80, sometimes 85 degrees Fahrenheit in my office. It is only summer in this office, and when it's summer outside, it's death in here. So the basement is very open, and there's a huge amount of space. So, and you know, as physics, the laws of thermodynamics dictate, heat rises. You know, as heat wants to spread to all the cold parts. Everywhere where there's cold, heat wants to spread, but it spreads upwards. It is a natural inclination to go up. So the basement stays nice and cool. And it doubles with the fact that it's a large open space. It's not like a finished basement, so all the there's no like finished walls or anything. So everything's open. Everything is open. So there's crazy amount of ventilation and everything. So I will know when I actually move down there. Probably will try again to finish moving tonight. See about trying to finish doing that possibly. When the move finally happens, I will no longer die of heat. You will no longer hear me complaining about how hot it is. I will no longer be dying. If anything, during the winter times, I might be saying, wow, it's cold. I need a jacket. But yeah, so that's happening. But almost like my VR stuff and all that stuff is down there, and like basically everything is down there. Except for like quote unquote essentials of using my computer and everything. I had to go down because like I was like, oh, you know, I haven't fully moved. I do morning stream today. That's right. I almost forgot morning stream. And then I was like, wait a second, where's my phone charger? Oh, my phone's almost dead. Wait a second. Where's my phone charger? Where's my makeshift stand? Oh, that's right. I've already taken them downstairs in the basement. So I had to go down there, hunt, dig around in the boxes that I put them in, and hunt for the two things, and then bring them back up here. And I had to wait for a moment for my phone to charge because it actually was pretty dead. And that's also another reason why I'm late on starting with the morning stream, because not only because I didn't wake up until like 9:30, because also my phone was dead. It was also because my phone was dead. Um, but yeah, so that would be nice. And there's a lot more just space in general in the area that consists of the office. So, you know how I already have a whole bunch of space for walking around in VR. I'm gonna have I guess is it double? I think it's actually double the amount of space that I have now. I will have. So, and I may not be able to even fully use all of it because my cord may not be long enough to fully use all of the space. Which is kind of funny. So yeah. And I will also be able to like actually jump in VR. Like, alright, so in the office I am in now, I could do that, but noise. There's a lot of noise, and when I'm in VR, yeah, not really able to make all that. I try not to make as much noise as I can, and jumping on a hardwood floor, with nothing but with rooms below you makes a lot of noise. But now there won't be anything below me in the new office, so I can jump all I want, and the ceiling is higher, and there's not a ceiling fan, so I don't have to worry about a ceiling fan anymore. So I can do crazy jumping stuff and all. The only thing is that the floor is cement. It's smooth cement. Yeah. Probably at some point in time I'm gonna get a rug or something to make it a bit more comfortable. Because otherwise, yeah. That's gonna be interesting. Otherwise, it's gonna be interesting, but it's gonna be good. It's all gonna be good, and the walls around where my office is, where my desk is gonna be, it's half unfinished walls and half cement walls because it's on the outside of the house. And so those cement walls are non-smooth cement. It's all porous and has holes in it and all that kind of stuff. So it's rough. It's very rough cement. So it absorbs the audio a lot. So whereas you can hear, like, if I step back here, if I lean back in my chair and then like yell out off over there, you can hear how echoey it is in here. There's nothing in here. I mean, there is stuff in here, but there's not a lot of stuff in here. Plus, with sheetrock walls and then hardwood floor and then sheetrock ceiling and all, those are not good for audio. It bounces audio like crazy and amplifies it like crazy. But down there, audio, it won't be echoey at all. There will be like very limited amount of echo, so it's gonna be nice. It's gonna be really nice. It's gonna be really good. So a lot of good things coming. But let's talk about the previous week for a minute. Since we haven't done that yet, so I don't know, the previous week seemed to go by a little slower than all the others, I think, in my opinion. I'm not sure what all actually did happen last week. I don't even remember. I don't think that much actually happened. was kind of a lull. Whoops. I forgot that does that. I forgot that does that. I've fallen behind on watching False's videos again for catching up with the news, but oh yeah, that's right. All right, so there's Rushia, Uraha Rashia, or whatever, however you say her name. That was her final day was 2 days ago. Final notice before all of her stuff gets deleted and all that kind of stuff, I think. Apparently there's new Hololive ID Gen 3. So there's a new Gen 3 for Hololive ID. So it seems like actually a fair bit of news happened, and I should have prepared and watched some of these, but you know, that would have been pushed this later. I need to stop falling behind on watching his news videos so I can be more up to date. And I haven't been quite staying up to date with Twitter either. I kind of have been. I've been scrolling through and such. As far as I can tell through scrolling through Twitter all of last week, not that much happened. It didn't seem like a lot was happening, or I don't know. I'm not sure. Oh yeah, there was that. Wait, was that last week? I think that might have been last week. There was that Hololive concert thing. Or no, that was partially last week. That was during that weekend and then that Monday, I think. Yeah, I think I'm remembering now. Man, I guess last week did go by slow because it seems like so long ago. Last Monday seems like a long time ago. As far as I know, nothing new really came out aside for whatever things that happened with false reporting on. Just for the fun, let's watch his latest news video. Just for the fun of it together. Let's turn funny time on. Floop, bloop. Boop, boop, boop. The most risky VTuber models.
Now this could be risky, as today we check in with Kevin X, a live 2D artist who had been giving us updates on this, and last night finally announcing this big announcement. Marin is now available for download on my new Patreon. You can stream and make content with her any way you like, as yes, this is a character from the very popular Dress Up Darling series, an intellectual property not held by this artist. And in viewing their Patreon, we don't immediately see a way to download this model for free, instead needing some type of subscription to access it, or at least other versions with more expressions. Which brings us now to the Art Gun, who is also a 2D and 3D artist and creator of numerous VTuber models, who later would post, just a reminder, characters that are copyrighted are not something you should risk streaming with or using as your visual representation. Adding, I'm not a lawyer, but I highly doubt it would fall under fair use, and it would suck to get all your earnings taken away from any success using said character. With VTuber,
yeah, it would not fall under fair use. You would, if you were making money with that through some copyrighted thing, yes, that you're gonna get sued. You're gonna get slapped in the face with DMCA and all that kind of stuff. Don't do it. Just don't do it.
YouTuber Versus also replying, I've been seeing more very famous characters used as models as of late, and it blows my mind that people don't think about any of this, especially if their channel starts to see growth. Later on, Kevin X would post, thank you for joining, enjoy the models. Please note that I do not sell models for profits. Thank you for your donations to support me doing my hobby and making fan arts. Please be aware of Twitch terms of service, use it for your own entertainment only, and create content at your own risk. This bringing into question if this is in the traditional spirit of VTubing, where you would normally use your own character as a means of expression, and also if this could potentially now lead to many companies paying attention to VTubers and potentially even also targeting them. As yes, there are examples of other current VTubers using other intellectual properties.
Another gateway? Hey, Ghostosaurus. Well, good to see you, and thanks for popping by. I appreciate it as always. Yep, someone's doped out of his gourd, duh.
Pika, 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 Pikachu.
And of course, there is the more arguable fair use, such as taking an existing style and just simply making it with your own character, often to a very uncanny effect. Yes, using the art style of another intellectual property, hopefully, is not dangerous. As here also, Lua Lucky has a free customizable VTuber model, saying this is a free South Park style model that you can customize without ever opening Live 2D. And now for some news from Hololive Indonesia, giving us this announcement saying our talent Muna Hoshinova has tested positive for the COVID-19 virus. Muna's
It's actually an interesting question. Like, if you do something in the style of something in the art style of some other intellectual property, but it is still like your character, or yeah, like, is that? I don't think that's liable for legal action, because you're not taking the intellectual property itself. Like I think in this case, like, the intellectual property is what the artwork was, not the style of the artwork, but the characters made with the artwork is the intellectual property, whatever of company or whatever, So like, King in the Hill, the characters in that show are the intellectual property of the company that made King in the Hill. But the art style that was used to make the characters in the show King in the Hill would not think is the intellectual property of that company, and not something kind of like saying, like, owning the like the stupid thing that's happening with owning a very specific color of, I think, pink and black or something like that, that you have to that nobody can paint or use those colors because they don't have the rights to them or something like that, with some thing going on with NFTs or NTFs, or whatever. I get the acronym confused all the time. Something like, so I think it's something kind of like that. So like, they don't own the art style itself. I wouldn't think so. They just own the characters made in that particular art style. And so anyone can use that art style to make whatever characters that they want, but they just can't have the characters of King of the Hill. So I think, in those terms, it would be safe. Probably.
condition is stable,
But I'm
and
not
in
a lawyer.
recovery. There has been no close contact by Muna with other talents and staff in recent days. Please pray and support so that Muna recovers quickly. That being the talent that is as bright as the moon and as beautiful as the galaxy, letting us know that she is self-isolating and of course is taking a break from streaming and postponing collabs, and receiving a load of get well soon messages such as from Nijisanji English's Millie Parfait, Hekos Bells, Iofi, Rainy, Risu, Anya, and Kobo, along with Liliana Vampire and Oro Crony, who she was scheduled to have a collab with Crony saying, "Stream is canceled today. Everyone please wish Muna to get well soon and to take care." As later Muna would post, "Thank you everyone for your sweet reply. I will make sure to regain back my moon power." As illustrator Kuma Ane was also on hand, giving us this loving interpretation of friends and isolation. Meanwhile, we are back
they
with
all
new
like this?
debuts. As yesterday, Hololive Indonesia's Vestia Zeta, the mysterious secret agent, had debuted and is now already at 200,000 subscriptions on YouTube. And very quickly, even
Jeez.
receiving very unique 3D renders of their mascot from Vinji, letting us know almost lost the entire file because I didn't save it all while making it. Speed also comes in less brain cells. And of course, there were loads of
Jeez.
reactions to this debut, including from Hololive Japan's Takane Rui, as Hololive Indonesia saw yet another debut today, that being from Kayla Kowalskia, who of course received plenty of attention from Crazy Ollie, and Ollie had taken note of her lore video, as later Leah at Retired Star Mia would let us know that they were given the chance to work on the lore video for Hololive Indonesia's Kayla Kowalskia, offering up this illustration and saying thank you for the opportunity and congrats. And finally and officially, we have now received the total height here for this particular VTuber, confirming that she is the tallest of all the Hololive members, except for, of course, Sana without her limiter on, as she also let us know a good majority of her time is done swinging hammers, as once again, this is a cool blacksmith VTuber and certainly not a penguin, and also proving to be quite the opposite of Ollie, saying she dislikes first-person shooter games, leading to sad zombie noises. But perhaps worst of all, she is absolutely obsessed with League of Legends, and we mean every flavor of it. As yes, right there at the beginning of her bio, it now reads a League addict. Kayla would also describe her fellow gen mates, saying that Vestia is mysterious, short, cute and clumsy, a talented artist, a sussy baka, and also her younger sis. Leading us now to the final member of this new gen, that being Kobo Kanaru, a rain shaman that Kayla describes as kawaii, as well as being a talented singer and chatty. A very thorough and complete analysis, as further provided here by Lily is Asleep, with Kobo congratulating Kayla on her debut, saying, "Mommy Penguin, what a bonker. Don't forget to step on me after this." With Kayla responding, first, "I'm not a mommy. Second, I'm not a penguin," which fan artists such as Akashi Bag are absolutely ignoring at this time, giving us a new roster mate for the Hollow Burbs, as also Keen Biscuit had to stop themselves from calling this VTuber a penguin. Further along with Hololive, we have Maury Calliope of Hololive English, who last night celebrated hitting 2 million subscribers on YouTube, saying, "I just want to keep singing for you for as long as I can," and receiving
I saw that
congratulations
Twitter
from
post.
Pepper
That's
Corporation
crazy.
CEO Yago, fellow gen mates Ina and Kiara, as well as from her daughter
reached 2
Irani
million.
EO15 and her sister Hekos Bells. And not only was Ollie here giving up the big dubs, but 2 of the members of the brand new Uproar group were also on hand, giving her congrats. As V-Shoujo's Iron Mouse would say, "Congratulations, Queen. I am so proud of you. You are so talented and such a wonderful soul. Let's go road to 3 million." With Callie responding, "Mousy, you are such an inspiration to me. Thank you so much for this. Let's both keep running towards our dreams together." As Callie would take time to respond not only to her character illustrator, but also collaborators and fan artists like Claro, Lucia Hime, Franako, and Pokey. A major milestone for Hololive to be sure, and here we have more Hololive with Hololive Japan's Tsunamaki Watame, the sheep tuber who had just yesterday revealed her brand new outfit and had plenty of guesses as to how it would look, such as this piece from Oshiruko, with this guess being a little bit more revealing than the final form. This talent would also take to Reddit, asking, "You are afraid of me, aren't you?" and giving us an absolutely terrifying roar, showing off her alternative dinosaur pajamas, which has quite a history already with Hololive, and we don't mean just with Hololive Japan, but also Hololive English as well. And speaking of dinosaur pajamas, pajamas, let's now turn over to Vom's Project's Pikimi Amano, who earlier was nervous as she has had yet another new look. That's right, it's Isekai Pikimi, captured here by Itori, who has been covering a number of debuts, and seen here showing off Pikimi's many different expressions. As Pikimi would later go on to say, "Thank you so much for watching my Isekai Pikimi reveal." And this new look received plenty of reactions, including from Nijisanji English's Pomu Rainpuff, saying she wanted to take this Pikimi home, Bae saying so cute, Ollie saying so adorable, and also receiving congrats from Shu Yamino, Zen Ganawan, and Akamila Menace, with her new character illustrator saying, "I helped give birth," and we've got some public commemorative merchandise. Yes, that's right, we have new Isekai Pikimi merch, including an acrylic panel, stand, badges, and postcard, as on the bottom left you may see a surprise, that likely being a sneak peek of this, Isekai Pikimi's other outfit, soon to premiere on her Twitch channel. And arguably, Pikimi's #1 cheerleader, Kei-san, was on hand saying, "My kettle can't be this cute." That being Kei-san on air, who, yes, at this time does have a Vampire Survivors mod of herself, and while she has plans to soon stream on Twitch, she's already received numerous donations and subs on the channel, leading to this odd exchange to her tax accountant, asking, "What is this unidentified stream of money from overseas?" With Kei-san trying to explain, "With my fans subscribing to me and tipping me on the Twitch account that I haven't actually gotten around to using yet," as the tax accountant would describe this as, a so-called, quote, "good job being alive" fee. Understood. And who is more than alive is 2Win, the VTuber Goober, a bat VTuber who likes to make art, animation, and models, and now has this brand new 3D model that coming from Tenzo, saying, "Amazing design, and I had a lot of fun on making this model. This is not just by me, but 2Win herself. Her input makes the model way better. Congrats on the 3D debut." With 2Win replying, "Thank you so much for working with me. I couldn't be happier with the model, and you really made it perfect." So perfect, in fact, that Bahamut shared this, making many of us wonder if we could tell the difference between the 2D and brand new 3D model. With 2Win later giving us this not at all intimidating view, saying, "Thanks for coming to witness my 3D debut stream. Let's hang out some more next time." And now for more VTuber news, we turn to our co-host, Lady.
It is a birthday marathon, starting off with Hanako, Dragon VTuber, who celebrated their birthday March 25th, along with this clown VTuber Rokuko, who tweeted out, "Ohayo Rokuko, I'm gonna do the best chaos today I can today, this time with my birthday cake spice." Following up by saying, "Today has been absolutely wonderful. I'm truly so grateful for all of you. Honestly, the best gift of the past year was meeting so many amazing people. Thank you so much." This also followed by Poppy the Lich King, who tweeted out for their birthday, receiving this scuffed little cake to celebrate by Strawberry Bunny VTuber Chai. Basilisk VTuber Shine announces that they will be participating in this year's Gamer Outreach charity, tweeting out, "Let's get some games for some kids." Prison Project is celebrating their second generation's first anniversary with some commemorative merch and voice pack now on sale. Twitch staff user Mr. Byte, software engineer for Twitch, and now aspiring VTuber, as Mr. Byte reveals their VTuber model design, saying, "This year, I've finally become anime." Art and design being made by Vyugen talent Yoti.
Thank you very much, Lady, and please join us tomorrow as we are joined on our YouTube stream with an ink and paint gal from the 1930s living life in the 2020s. That's right, it's Pumpkin Potion, VTuber and Twitch partner. And that is all for this episode. As always, please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe down below. Join our Discord for other VTuber news. We record live on Twitch, and we'll have more things VTubers say for you soon.
Yeah, if you haven't seen False and watched his stuff outside of what I play here, you should totally go watch him, because he is the #1 man for anything and everything related to VTubers or anything in all VTuber and VTuber related and the news for all of that. He is #1 man in that department for that job, for news broadcaster of VTubers and such. He does a excellent job, and he's actually a genuine. He really is like a genuine journalist when it comes to reporting on anything like VTuber related, and he does all the positive stuff. Like, he does what normal normal day-to-day news should be, focusing on like positive things and all that kind of stuff, and only going towards the negative stuff when it's something that's actually like important, and not trying to swing things in one direction or another. It's he's really good at what he does with reporting the news. I don't know how he is able. I don't know how he keeps up with all the stuff that he keeps up with, and is able to report on the news and all that kind of stuff with VTubers. It's crazy. I don't know how he does it. It's crazy. But yeah, maybe one day I will get maybe one day I'll get to a point where I can have merchandise and all that kind of stuff. That would be cool, huh? That would be cool, wouldn't it? Maybe. Probably. I think it would be cool if I could one day have merchandise of my own. Get the music going back up here. But you know, any merchandise from me would be a long time from now. Like a long time from now. I don't even know how you go about doing any of that kind of stuff. How do you go about fabricating merchandise and such? How does that work? I don't know how that works. Not sure how that would work, honestly. Oh yeah. So here, Thrill Seeker, the other news guy, except not VTubers, but VR and VR technology. Everything regarding VR. You know, VR technology, VR programs, VR anything and everything. He is your man for that stuff. So one man for one man for VTubers and one man for VR VR news. He finally the video that I've been waiting for him to do for a long while now is he was able to have his own unit of the Haruto X, which is the full body tracking hardware that doesn't rely on base stations. It doesn't need laser tracking. It's oh gosh, I'm hearing they're positional sensors. Basically, they guess the relative position of they have sensors in them that calculate the relative position that they're in relation to other sensors and everything. And by doing that, it can track, you know, movement and such. And there's one other system for full body tracking that does that, and that's Slime VR, but it's not as good. And it's more open source and kind of like you have to do it yourself kind of thing. The Haruto X is like, here's a product that works right now with all this stuff. Here you go. And wow. In his demonstration video of it, because he demonstrated it at that technology conference thing, whatever it is, in California or something like that. I don't remember what it's called or know what it is. But he was able to test it there and like showed a demonstration of it in the video for that. But he was gonna get his own unit of it to test, to fully test to its limits and compare it to the Vive 3.0 trackers, and it's pretty good. It is. So the only way I know to like compare it, so like, all right, so your Vive 3.0 trackers are your studio-based XLR microphones. They are the top-of-the-line best microphones for, you know, radio, TV talk shows, or just if you're doing streaming, any kind of thing that, you know, singing, all that kind of stuff. They are your go-to mics, but they're really expensive, and they are, you know, they cost an arm and a leg for the mic and the audio interface. But your USB condenser, your USB condenser mics, which are trying to do what the XLR condenser mics do, say the Wave 3 here, which is what I have, is not the best you can get with condenser mics going with, you know, XLR mics, but you hear it now. It's pretty darn good. It's the same thing with the Vive 3.0 trackers and then the Haruto X. The Haruto X relies solely on software, which is what my mic relies on for being as good as it is. So over time, the Haruto X may become just as good, if not better, than the Vive 3.0 trackers. And the best thing is that, see with the Vive, in the audio interface is the base stations, is the base stations for the Vive trackers, because they need laser tracking to work. But the Haruto X doesn't need laser tracking to work. This is a great analogy and comparison for comparing each other. Those were words. And the cool thing with the Haruto X is that because of the fact that it doesn't need laser tracking, it doesn't need base stations to track, you can fully occlude it. You can wrap yourself in a blanket, and it doesn't matter. You're still being tracked. You can still move around and everything. So no more cold nights in VR if you have those. I don't, because I'm in a heat box, but I will soon not be in a heat box when I go in the basement. So that's really cool, but the Vive 3.0s are still better, at least at this point, which is kind of the same thing with XLR condenser mics. They're still technically better, but as the software improves for the Haruto X, it can potentially surpass the Vive 3.0s, which is the same thing with my Wave 3. As the software for it, because everything for this microphone is software based, basically. So as the software for this improves, it can potentially become better than your $3,000 studio mic. And this thing only costs $300. And funny enough, the Haruto X costs $279. Couldn't have picked a better analogy comparison. But anyways, yeah, so that was a video that I was very much looking forward to seeing for a full review test and such on the Haruto X, because it was like, which he was saying, like, it's really good, but if you're looking to do like dancing and all that kind of stuff and like have the full benefits that you can have of tracking, then the Haruto X is not really for you, or not quite for you, at least as of yet. The Vive 3.0s are still better for tracking for dancing and like all that kind of stuff. But if you're just, you know, mirror watching, lounging, just casually walking around and such, like in VR chat and all, then the Haruto X is plenty good enough for you. So that's it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Which you still need a PC to use them, so it's not completely standalone. So you can't just disregard a computer and just have your Quest 2 and the Haruto X and just be anywhere and everywhere and just go, whoa, 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 I've got full body tracking in VR. Whoa, 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 whoa. No, you still need a computer, because it still needs to talk to, it still needs to go through like Steam VR or talk to Steam VR or whatever for doing the full body tracking stuff. So you still need a computer to do that with, but I mean, you could just have a laptop and be anywhere with the Quest 2 and the full body tracking. So it's pretty cool, and it's gonna lead to a whole lot more people getting into full body tracking or owning full body tracking. I'm sure of it, and Thrillseeker's also sure of it. So full body tracking is now going to be more accessible, and more people are going to be buying it. And since more people are going to be buying full body tracking, then these developers for VR games are going to be more inclined to involve full body tracking in their games and figure out a way to put that into their game so that you can be more immersed and have more inclusion into the game, more or less, with what you can do. Like in Blade and Sorcery, being able to kick people around. Which I don't think I actually ever, I have Blade and Sorcery. I haven't played it in forever. I don't think I ever used my full body tracking with Blade and Sorcery. I'm not sure, because I don't remember physically kicking anyone around. Maybe I should reinstall that sometime. I uninstalled it because I got bored with it. Unfortunately, I got bored with it because like they weren't updating it very often, and they were like talking about these cool updates, but then they kept getting delayed, and they were just, I got tired of the arena battles of spawning an endless amount of enemies and just cutting them down with swords and axes and throwing daggers into their face and throwing them off cliffs and setting them on fire and electrocuting them and all that kind of stuff. I got very tired of that. And before anyone says anything, yes, I know there are mods for the game, but they're not through Steam. That's the big thing. They're not through Steam. They're through the Nexus. I have a bad history with the Nexus, being as that when I played Skyrim way back when I was a kid, well, less of a kid. I was, what, 15? I don't know. When did it come out? I don't remember when it came out. It was too long ago. It was too long ago. But anyways, I had 500 gigabytes of mods through the Nexus for Skyrim, and that was a headache and a half to manage and keep up with and all that kind of stuff. And like maintain and everything, because like one thing would break and then I'd be like, because then you have to dig around for like 5 hours trying to figure out what you need to do, what you need to move or get rid of or replace, whatever, to fix everything. 5 hours just to figure out what's wrong, and then like another 2 hours to fix it. Yeah, I don't want to do that. I don't want to go through that headache again for mods for Blade and Sorcery. Not again. Never again. I should look and see what they've updated for Blade and Sorcery, because it's been a while since I've checked. I'm sure they've done some updates. Like I know they did the dungeon crawling bit, and I haven't played it since they've done the dungeon crawling business. So I should check that out at some point in time, probably. Possibly. But yeah. Maybe I'll reinstall it one day and check it out, see what's new. But anyways, yeah, so there's gonna be a lot more people with full body tracking, which is good. It's a good thing, I think. I would think it's a good thing, because like I said, the more people that get full body tracking, the more developers are incentivized to include full body tracking in their game, which will be good, which will be great, because there's not that many VR games or applications that actually make use of full body tracking, which is unfortunate. And that's only because of the limited population that actually has full body tracking. Holy cow. Only been going for 51 minutes. Wow, it seems like a whole lot longer. Still got a whole hour to go. Yeah. If you don't know, the morning stream is only supposed to last for 2 hours. It's supposed to be just a short 2-hour stream to talk about the previous week and what's coming in the next week. Bring a wrap up the previous week, and kind of like gear up for the next week, and just kind of bring perspective to everything that's happened and such, and just wrap it, put yeah. That basically. It's not supposed to be a long stream, which the last Monday stream ended up being very long. Ended up being 6 hours long. I was like, oh my gosh. That was a stream and a half. But yeah. Oh, that was my back. Oh, that was painful. I might need to get in and leave. I need a chiropractor. Yeah, I just finished my coffee. I need a chiropractor. Ugh. Oh yeah, so kind of started off talking about things to come, right? Like moving into the basement. Let's jump back into talking about things to come. Since we're already kind of talking about that with full body tracking and people getting more into it in the future. So I know I keep saying this, and I've talked about this, like, oh, I'm expecting the Lawrence model to come out sometime this week. Well, I actually am. I wouldn't be surprised if it comes out tonight or sometime today, because it was the 26th, which was Saturday. So Saturday, Lawrence posted a message in her Discord saying that Hime, which is the name for the new model, has officially made it to Unity, and she's slowly starting to set the model up in Unity. So that was 2 days ago. That was 2 days ago. So I'm expecting it to come out tonight or tomorrow. I wouldn't be surprised. If it comes out. If it comes out tonight or sometime today. That would be pretty cool. So I'm excited to see what it's gonna look like and what all is gonna be on it and everything. It's gonna be cool. Oh yeah, and Cam actually sent out an update on his new model today. Let me actually show it off. Cam has been working on a new model. And I'm actually excited for the new model he's making and such. It looks cool, and he said it's gonna have a whole lot more stuff on it than any of his models ever had, and it's gonna, and with 3.0 and like all the stuff that's in there now with avatar dynamics and whatever, I guess it's gonna be jam-packed with stuff, apparently. Let me... Oh yeah, just... Alright. This is what happens when you start playing with fire. Oh yeah, that's right. It only opens over here. How can I make it? Oh, there we go. Okay, good lord. Finally, I can move it over to here. Oh, been trying to figure out how to move it over to my main monitor for the longest time ever. The movie player thing for Windows. You can use the clothing. His site is 31k polys. Oh, really? Wait, where has he said that? I don't know where he has said. Is it? Where was that said at? Does he have his own Discord server? If he does, I want to be in it. I want to be in his Discord server so I can see updates on his stuff, or at least more updates on his stuff. But yeah, it looks. He did have pants on this, so this has changed. There were pants, but yeah, it's looking good. It's looking good. I'm not sure. It might be just, and the hair is shorter in this instance, but the hood is up. I know there's been, I know for sure that the hair's been longer, but I think the hood is down. But it might be just like my brain having optical illusions with the way the clothing is. Just the way the clothing is. It might be like a hallucination, optical illusion, but I think the boobs are bigger than are bigger than what the Sophie model was. I think the boobs are bigger. I might just be seeing things though. I might just be seeing things though. Also, thank you, Wes. Oh, it's one of these things where it requires additional verification. Uh-oh, I don't think it's gonna let me in because, oh boy. Hold on. Let me turn that off. Is it gonna do the funny that it did with one other server that I tried to join? That had one of these things. Oh, okay, it's good. Okay, it let me in. It didn't do the funny. It didn't do the funny.
Confirmed officer down 1980 Park Avenue.
There's holy cow. Wait, what?
I'm so trying I can't comply. Why do I deny? This is giving, I'm giving to the world as the world turns around. These rivers flow uphill. Please don't take it all away. Her soul.
Holy cow.
Her soul.
This is okay. Yeah, so here's the video where there's the pants. And there's longer hair and such. So is there gonna be the options between the pants and the other option? I hope so.
This is taking, I'm taking even less until more is found by my own two eyes. Why can't we hide? This is breaking, I'm breaking optimism until my soul
Wow, there's okay.
Don't you deny her soul.
There's a lot of stuff.
Her soul.
Wait, what? Oh gosh, he made a game on it. Whoa, okay. Huh.
Her soul.
That's cool. That's actually cool. That's actually legit cool. And what's in there? Wait, what? Oh, that's interesting. I guess this is for like desktop users, not people with full wide tracking. That's what I'm seeing here. Oh my gosh. Oh. Oh my god. What? The hair on the longer hair. I'm going back in history here. I like the way he's done the long hair. It's oh my gosh, that's so good. That's so good. Oh my gosh. That's so good. Oh my gosh, I've been so nice. So nice. Gosh, he does good stuff. Alright, alright. This man may be a genius. This man may be a genius with model making and such, and Unity and such. Wow, my back. This man might be a genius.
I've made up my mind. I've been beaten, broken down inside. I've been down for so long with no place to call my
This is
cross the line.
this is interesting to see. I am like oh, okay. I just saw a message here of someone asking if she's gonna have the pants or just the bodysuit. Not complaining, just asking. Cam said both. Okay, good. Okay, good. Okay, good. 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 I'm gonna have to explore this server more later. I'm gonna have to explore it more later. It's not.
Welcome to this nightmare. The worst is letting go.
Just not Just not right now. Oh boy. All right. So that's interesting. Thank you, thank you, Wes, for thank you, Wes, for the invite. I'm very happy now. I get to see all of this man's work. It's cool. It is cool. It is cool. Very cool. Very, very cool. I like his stuff. He's, like I said, I think he's a genius. Him and Lawrence. Those two are very good at what they do. They are very good at what they do. It's very nice. Very nice indeed. So what else? What else is coming in the future? Lastery and Raishin? I don't think I know those two. I actually don't think I know those two. You would think I probably would with how much I invest in looking at model makers and like finding them and all that kind of stuff. You would think I know them. Very impoverished creators. Where do I find these two so I can see their stuff? I'm interested now. Rishin has his own website. No Gumroad? Ah, that would be why. That would be why I don't know of said person. That would be why. Oh boy, joining more Discord servers. I'm going above, I'm going above, I think 20 in here. More than 20 Discord servers I'm in now, I think. What? Info links. Rules, where are your rules? Keeps her alive. What keeps her alive? She won't open her mouth till we open her eyes. See the cross, she is born all alone. Will this laughter and scorn to hearts ever torn? She's dead and gone. How far from heaven did she fall? With broken wings, she barely crawls. No reasons left to stay alive. If there's a God, where's he? Render. Okay. This is what I'm looking for. Looking for actual visuals and such of models. What she's never known, she never can give. Only the cuts on her wrist that she cannot forgive. Ignorance bliss, ignorance bliss. very interesting. Alright, I'm coming to the other one. Oh boy. Welcome to... you have... Heh. Rules you want to pay attention to. I don't think you need to Amazeballs. Wireshin has a very cool memory crystal game on EOS that he did up himself. Don't know where his past progress chats went. Okay. And, I'm looking at Lester. Avatar update. Age restricted. Blah blah blah. Oh, okay, that's interesting. Oh, wait, I saw this on Gumroad. I was actually looking on Gumroad the other day and saw one of these models. Ah, or a couple of them. Ah, okay, okay. Oh yeah, the Trinity Spirit one. Saw that on Gumroad the other day. I was like, oh, this one's kind of cool. And I was like, oh, this one's kind of cool. Kind of cool looking. And the panda one, I was like, oh, okay. Oh, back popping. Check out, got renders for all of his avatars. Let's look at them together. Okay. Ooh. That one seems like possibly interesting. And these two. Assets. Ooh, those wings are cool. Android arm. Oh, did I? I did, didn't I? Gosh darn it, I did. It's one of those things. You have to click on it. Holy cow. That is a lot. That is a lot. Color change taken. Effect toggle and color changer. Oh. Extra arm. Extra arms. What a mini game and much more. What? A Wahoma? Oh look, those are tentacles. Okay. Obligatory Jacko pose, I guess. Take an EOS. Oh, there's a gonna pause the music for a second. What is this? I want to see this preview. Let's look at this preview. Ooh. Okay. I see what you're putting down. I see what you're putting down. I like it. first Scratch model. Yeah, the only thing that gets me, and this is just down to like personal preference, is like the cybernetics in the face. I'm not the biggest fan of that kind of a thing. I avoided that kind of stuff when I played Cyberpunk. I actually didn't even do anything with cybernetics in Cyberpunk. I stayed vanilla. I stayed vanilla in Cyberpunk. So I'm not the biggest cybernetics fan. He has alt mats to fix that. Okay. Good. That's actually kind of cool. Yeah, that's a lot of cybernetics. That is a lot of cybernetics. Otherwise, you know, just despite the whole cybernetic business thing, it's pretty darn cool. Easy to remove, yeah. I would assume so. I mean, I've done so, like, the original model of this, which, you know, this is actually one of Cam's model that I've kind of changed into my own. I took off, I removed the tattoos and such off of this. I mean, it wasn't that hard. I just easily removed the tattoos off of it. So, yeah. Of course there's a chest slayer. Of course. Of course. Oh, this crystal game. I saw it like, I don't know, like sometime last month or something like that. I was like, oh, that's cool. Ah, clean skin and other skin colors. Okay, nice. I like clean skin. I don't like I don't even like tattoos. I just both IRL and in VR. I don't like tattoos. I just don't. Just meh. Just meh. Just meh. Just meh. Just meh. Alright, what was the other ones that I was what Violin B and Cyber U. Let's look at this one. Video unavailable. This video is private. Really? Video private. Ah, fun. I don't get the showcase of said model. It looks interesting, that's for sure. Amy is the new one? Fearless Amy. Copyright stuff on that? This one's private too. Not available. Wait. Oh, the model itself is not available, or Amy is. Hmm. Yeah, I kind of like the general look, aesthetic of it. Another thing I'm not the biggest fan of is piercings. At least like face and body piercings. It's kind of like nah. Like ear piercings are fine. Both like normal ear and the like fox ear or wolf ear piercing, such stuff and all. Like I'm fine with that, but like face and body piercing is just like no, what's this Cyborg Eve? You have video. You have video available. Yo, what are you?
So this
Show
is a
me your
quick show video
secrets.
for all the toggles Eve is having. We got an audio link toggle. Some worlds have like audio that can like control your emissive strength, and if you don't want it, you can just turn it on or off. We got audio toggle, meaning whenever you load in, you
Is he
have like this
German?
animation.
Whoa.
Oops. And if you don't want any audio on your avatar, instead of like turning them off here in the settings, you can just toggle them all off. We have like a few like blood, sword, and the wings, and the Skyfi spawn animation. We got throw joined with my own mesh, clothes that dissolve in a hexagon way. I have this arm here with the new new special, which is pathing, meaning that emission is like following a path that I've set, which is here with the
That's kinda
circle,
cool.
here along the hexagon tiles, and here random lines. Which we can toggle off.
Ooh.
We can also toggle off the ring, head, tail, horns, and the normal tail. We got on the special a sword, which by activation nothing happens. You need to do like a fist. If I had my expressions on. And yeah,
Ooh.
damn, I'm shaking.
English is not a
I'm
first
shaking.
language. Yeah,
But yeah, if you do a thumbs up, you hold it backwards,
I can tell.
and if you do, the other hand, you can like switch it
Ooh.
over. And you can also shoot with it on both arms, or
Ooh,
doesn't
that's
matter
cool.
where. We got RGB toggle,
He struggles
or
in trying.
normal hue
tell me
shift.
what.
Starts
me
with white,
sometimes.
goes all the
Oh,
colors,
so you know.
and then black.
Well, I guess you know all of these people personally. Probably,
a
I would
wings
assume.
toggle, which
It
has an
seems like
animation
it.
and audio file.
I wouldn't be
and some
surprised.
particles, which always occurs every 20 seconds.
That's cool.
A Socksnet material change. Trails, which looks like some fishies. A marker for each hand side, marker R and L. Point to
Drink some of
draw,
my water here.
and we can change the width. We can hue shift it, same as our clothings. And we got a rainbow street.
The
And with a simple button
rainbow.
pressing, you erase everything you drew. Unless you toggle it off, then you cannot erase it, but it's still there.
Hmm.
Body, we
That's
got defect. I mean, it would be
interesting.
wise to have our handbag. So every, I don't know, like I think it's 10 seconds, I believe. We get like a defect because it's
Hold on
we
a
have an
second.
Android hand,
I got.
arm.
Oh, what? Uterus bone femboid chest. Get rid of it. Femboid chest. I'm just like, okay, yeah, all right, sure. Okay, yeah, alright, sure. What? What is the huh? I've never seen this before. What's that? I've never seen, huh? What? What does that do? What is that supposed to do? What?
We get like a defect because it's. we
I
an
have
Android
many
hand
questions.
arm,
I
and
have
our
many
fingers are getting, like,
questions.
broken. Shit's busting. And we lose control. And then we're back to normal. Which, if you toggle off the audio, you won't hear it. We got a nail slider.
Full-fledged, huh?
We got thighs slider.
Oh, Jesus.
Bigger butt.
Of course.
Boobs.
Of course.
We also got a femboid chest. Dynamic bones are being like toggled off when you have it full at 50%, I believe. A bulge. And a uterus. Maybe not that safe for YouTube. But you can like see it in a separate video.
What does it
I'll
do?
make another video on my server, which I'll be posting there, which shows all the not safe footwork part. We got like Ori stuff for mouth, like the Ori faces for the DPS system. Mouth, vagina, boobs, ass, and hand. We got pubic hair toggle, period. Too risky. And then we got
You're
like
dead?
2 different dicks. One
What do
is
you
a
mean you're
cyber dick,
dead, huh?
and the other one is the standard DPS one, and the other one is like from LOD, I believe. Everything is linked, so you can like check out where I got all the stuff. But like clothing wise, this arm is all made by me, and yep.
Alright, interesting. Alright, interesting. Okay, interesting. I am curious about this. What is all this? I can't quite tell. See. What is all of said things? Oh. Oh. My neck. Popping everywhere. What? Multiple arms? Wait, hold on. What? What? Huh? What? Hold on, we gotta watch this.
Oh, it flipped again. Okay.
What is going on with these multiple
Alright, so
arms?
in this video I'll be showing you on all the toggles Zoe has, which is quite a lot, so I have to go really fast through them. So as usual, clothing toggle with dissolves. I'm gonna do like some of them to showcase it to you. Or this one. This one should be fine.
Should be
thighs too, and as you can see there's a blend shape because it's really tightened. So on the animation it makes it back to flat and back to squeeze when you have it on.
Interesting.
Accessories, we got a few. We got face cover up or face cover off. It's better to see on if the glasses are off. So we have like this thing, and we can turn it on. And as we can see, we have like particles coming out of the eye, and that's get like toggled off whenever we do either face cover up or our eyes closed. Or we can like completely remove it. Choker, chain on the arms, pasties which you cannot see but they look like this, like bunnies. Body elements like these things that we have all around our body. Dragon parts will be showing later. Animal We are currently bunny, so those are the 2 toggles to turn them off. And then the rest of the toggles are all for the cat, so like cat nose, ears, 1 tail. And then we got 8 times tail, which is like the same tail, just 8 times. Then we
Okay.
got tail control. There are like a few gestures for it. So it's controlled with both gestures. So both hands open as this. Fist is up because of, you know, cats are hissing. Pointing is it's waving. Gun is nothing. Rock and roll is at the like lower waving. Thumbs up is at the bottom, so it like drags down. And victory is like a cover.
This
sort
is
like a
kind of
thing.
cool.
So like right in front of you.
And
You can also
it's rare to
change
see
the
someone actually
size.
doing
Currently it's at 50%.
uh,
This is like 0. Smallest size.
multiple